Episode 43, The Leadership of the Threshold, and the Power of Those Who Stay. Welcome, dear listener, to the Invisible Power. I am the Zen Master, and today we stand at the edge, between what was and what's next. This episode is about thresholds, those liminal spaces where the old dissolves and the new hasn't yet arrived. But it's also about something quieter, often overlooked. The people who stay. In a time of resignations, reinventions, and reshuffling, we ask, what does it mean to remain? To hold the threshold? To lead from the middle? Yoga and the wisdom of the in-between. In yoga, thresholds are sacred. The pause between inhale and exhale. The moment between poses. The stillness before movement. These are not empty spaces. They are potent ones. They are where integration happens. The Bhagavad Gita reminds us, you have the right to work, but not to the fruits of your labor. This is threshold wisdom. You show up. You stay present, even when the outcome is unclear. To lead from the threshold is to lead with faith, not in certainty, but in process. Qigong and the energy of holding. In Qigong, the threshold is not a gap, it's a gate. Energy gathers in stillness. Qi pools in the pause. Try this practice. Threshold breathing. Inhale slowly. A hold gently, not with tension but with trust. Or exhale slowly. A hold again, resting in emptiness. This breath teaches us to honor the in-between. To lead not by rushing through transitions, but by holding them with grace. Threshold leadership and the loyalty of those who stay. In the Harvard Business Review article, With So Many People Quitting, Don't Overlook Those Who Stay, authors Klotz and Bellino remind us. The stay team often absorbs the emotional and operational weight of departures. Their loyalty is not passive, it's active. Their presence is not inertia, it's resilience. If you're a manager, this is your moment to lead from the threshold. Recognize those who remain. Reinvest in their growth. Reimagine their roles, not as placeholders but as pillars. And if you're not yet a manager, but you've stayed, know this. Your presence matters. Your steadiness is strategy. Your commitment is invisible power. Laozi and the stillness that transforms. Laozi reminds us, do you have the patience to wait until your mud settles and the water is clear? This is threshold leadership. Not forcing clarity, but trusting emergence. To stand in the doorway is to hold space for what's becoming. To stay when others leave is not stagnation, it's stewardship. A practice for the week. Here's something to try. Reflect on a threshold you're currently holding, at work, in life, in identity. Ask, what am I leaving behind? What am I not yet ready to enter? What does it mean to stay here, fully? Then breathe. Then honor the pause. Then thank yourself for staying. And if you lead others, choose one person who's remained. Acknowledge them, not with a bonus or a banner, but with presence, with gratitude, with space. Closing reflections plus teaser for episode 44. Thresholds are not easy. They are ambiguous, uncomfortable, and often invisible. But they are also sacred. They are where transformation begins. Thank you for joining me in this quiet exploration. If this episode resonated, share it with someone who's holding the line, someone who stayed, and is ready to lead from the middle. And next time, in episode 44, we'll explore the leadership of repair. We'll ask, how do we mend what's been broken, without rushing to resolution? How do we lead through apology, restoration, and relational healing? And how can repair become a form of renewal? Until then, keep walking gently, keep pushing wisely, and remember, staying is not standing still. It's standing strong. This was The Invisible Power, episode 43. Be well.